What is up, guys? Zilla back here with another video. I know this camera angle might be a little weird, but I wanted to do a special little thing just because, well, it's December, and this is the last month to really celebrate Godzilla vs. Destroyah's 30th anniversary. So I thought I would celebrate the anniversary, which I could have done all year, but now I'm waiting till now to do it. I thought I would celebrate by talking about, not reviewing, just talking about every single Burning Godzilla figure I own here. Yeah. So, we got a little bit. Not every Bandai Burning Godzilla's here, but there's a couple. There's a couple. So I'm going to get these guys out of the way, and we'll talk about each one, and maybe we'll say who's the best one out of all of these. And we got some contenders, so let me tell you. Talk about is a small boy. This is the HG Burning Godzilla. This guy is alright. He's like a little guy that you build, and well, his tail is painted all the way to the tip of the tail, which is what the 2017 Burning Godzilla Movie Monster Series can't do. So he's pretty good in my book. He's kind of a small guy. You can see him in my hand. I do think though he's pretty damn cool. I do like the way he looks, even though he's just a little dude. But yeah, I mean, I can't really say a lot about him. But he's just a little Burning Godzilla. He's cool. The next one is another Gashapon. I think this is like a bootleg though, and he is missing an arm because, well, I lost it when I was a kid. I've had this guy for a long time. This is the ice version of those Burning Godzilla bootleg guys. Yeah, I think this guy is really cool. He also holds sentimental value to me because, well, I've had him for half my life. So, I mean, he's just a cool guy. I like him. He's clear, which is cool, and mine hasn't yellowed over time, which I've seen a couple that has yellowed. But I like this guy a lot. I think he's really cool, and he's actually got some articulation in his arms. That's really cool. I like this guy. I love him a lot. The next figure we're going to be talking about is a figure I've already talked about. So I'm not going to talk about him too much because I did his own video. But we're going to be talking about the Super 7 Super Kaiju Burning Godzilla. I've said in the video, I'm not a big fan of this. You can see my reasons why in the video I made for it, but I just don't like him that much. I do think he's probably one of the worst figures in the line so far. He's too glossy, and he just looks a little weird in the face. And the teeth kind of suck. I just don't like him as much as I thought I would. So, yeah, go watch my video on this guy, and what was the other figure in that line? -1, I think, was the figure in there. So, go watch my video on that, because, you know, I worked really hard on it. I worked really hard on this video, too, so, yeah. I'm just not too big of a fan of this guy. Next, Burning Godzilla, I think this is a Bram Presto, I want to say. If I'm not, please correct me. I can be wrong sometimes, especially when I'm filming at 3 a.m. Please just let me know. But I'm going to say it's Bam Presto for right now. This is the Bam Presto, one of these smaller statue guys. I have a Space Godzilla one too, and I really like the Space Godzilla one because he's sitting down and he's all cute. This guy, fuck, camera's going out of focus because he's so... This guy, though, I don't really like, because when you look at him from the front, bruh, his eyes are all fucked up. And I just don't really like the shade of orange on him. It's like a dusty orange. It kind of looks like Cheeto dust. Yeah, it's a little bit messy in a lot of places as my camera goes out of focus again. Yeah, it's kind of messy. And the teeth too, kind of suck on my copy, especially come on, man. But, yeah, I'm just not a big fan of this guy either. And I also think I paid, like, how much? I paid like $30 for this fucking thing. Which was kind of a stupid decision of mine, but, you know, it's okay. He's not the worst guy. He's not the worst. He's not the worst. I like this guy more than the freaking Super 7 Super Kaiju one, I will not lie. The next figure is kind of a mystery to me also. I've had this guy for a long time, and I just don't really remember where I got him. My dad got him for me, and I don't remember who he is. I haven't really seen a lot of other collectors with this figure, but this is a non-movable, except for the tail can move, Burning Godzilla, that was super fragile, and all of his dorsal plates came off. Well, the majority of the dorsal plates came off. If anyone can let me know any information on this guy, I would love to get a fresh one, because this guy has been played with a lot. But this guy's not bad. I wish he had a little bit more articulation and he looked a little bit better. Yeah, his teeth are horrifically bad. He looks like he's been chewing on razor blades and he's been bleeding out. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. That's almost as bad as Osage Monster Arts. But I like this guy. He's still fine. Yeah, I'm just feel like it really sucks that all of his dorsal plates are now gone. But he's still around. I still like him. He still has a home. Burning Godzilla is the NECA OG Burning Godzilla. This is the OG blister pack version of the figure. And what I'm going to say I don't like about it is I don't like that the orange is really dark. It's really super dark on this guy. It just doesn't make him stand out too much. The dorsal plates, though, I really like the dorsal plates on this guy. And I do think the face sculpt is pretty good. But when you open the mouth, it looks a little weird. But I do think that his face when his mouth is closed looks pretty close to the suit, kind of. I mean, this guy was just a repaint of the 94, with different parts. You know, his articulation's not bad either, but I don't know. I feel like the other reissue of this guy is better, but I probably can't get that because, well, NECA doesn't have the license anymore for Godzilla stuff, so all that stuff's going to be super expensive to get now. But yeah, I still like this guy. I think he's still cool. Yeah. The next figure we are going to be talking about is a figure that I made a short on, and I'm very not fucking fond of this guy. This is the 2017 Bandai Movie Monster Series Burning Godzilla. Yeah, this guy I'm not a fan of really too much. I keep all the tags on my Bandai vinyls, but this was at the time when I got this, where I really wasn't into collecting too much, so I just took it off. Yeah, I just do not really like this thing at all. Well, I like certain parts of it. I like the eyes. The eyes are pretty vicious, and I like that. Yeah, but not really anything else. Not really, not really at all. I do think that the orange paint it's a little spotty, um, and it doesn't look right. It really does not look right. I think it's a little too bright. Uh, I know I just said on the neck of that it's a little too dark, and this is now too light. It's not. It's just like it doesn't look right. I mean, look at this guy and just tell me he doesn't have a little bit of orange on him. The dorsal plates also just look a little off, and they're not even the tail's not even painted. Like, I talked about it in my short, so if you want to go watch that, go and watch that. It's a very nice short, and it got a lot of views, so go and watch that. Next, we actually have one of my favorites. This is the SH Monster Arts 70th anniversary Burning Godzilla. I have not talked about this guy too much since I got him, but I've always wanted this mold, and now I have it, and well, I like it. I like it quite a bit. I just wish it wasn't so limited in a lot of places. Like the tail, it has all these segments in it. I don't think the original and the Ultimate figure had all these like different little notches in them. But it's very limited, except for like the tip of the tail. Everything else, though, you can't bend it too much. And that's a little weird. But mine was just really stiff out of the box. I think he's better now, but he was really, really stiff before. Here, let's get some close-ups on him. Let's lift his head up so you can see his face. Yeah, I like the eyes on him. Hang on, let's get a nice, actual good shot of the face for once. My copy's eyes are alright. I wouldn't say they're, the best ever, but they're definitely better than other copies I've seen. His teeth, too. My teeth are okay. I really like the burning patches, though. The burning patches on this figure, I like how vibrant they are. I like how prominent they are. And, well, they look good. They look really good. He definitely stands on the shelf. I never have friends that come over. This is like one of the first ones I go and pick up. Well, ever since I got him. I like the dorsal plates a lot on this guy, too. This guy just hits the light well on my shelf, especially during the daytime when natural light comes in the room. This guy glows 100%. I just really do like this guy a lot. I think he's really cool, and I'm glad I got him, because he's just really freaking cool. The next one we are going to be talking about is the Bandai Movie Monster Series 2003 release of Burning Godzilla. Now, this guy I really, really love. I think he might be my favorite Burning Godzilla I have in my entire collection. Whenever I look at this guy, I just fall in love with him. He's just so freaking cool, and the tag is just really cool too. I love so much about this figure. I love that it's clear orange and it was painted black. The face, I like it a lot, even though it doesn't have the eyes like the 2017 one. If I could put those eyes on this would be a perfect figure, 100%. I love the dorsal plates. I love that the tail is painted, which is fucking awesome. This is my favorite version of this mold. I don't have the Memorial Box version yet, and I don't have like the new Movie Monster Series Explosion Godzilla event thing yet either. And I don't know if I will get those, but this guy is probably my favorite. But maybe the next one also might be my favorite. There might be a tie. The last figure we're going to be talking about, and the biggest figure we are going to be talking about in this video, um, he's just peak. He's just peak in general. I'm so happy I have this guy, and I got him this year. This is the Bandai Godzilla Collection 8-inch Burning Godzilla. This guy, goddamn, I was able to get him with tag. I love the image on the tag and on the back. I just truly, truly love this thing. Maybe, I don't know if I like it as much as the 2003. Oh my god, there's dust on his tail. I don't know if I like him as much as the 2003, but it's pretty damn close. This guy, oh my god, he's just so freaking cool, man. Ever since I saw Shin Rogeri's video on this guy, I knew I really want to get him. And, well, I'm a guy that likes tags on his figure, so I had to get one tagged. The gold on the toes, on the hands, on the claws, sorry, is just so good. The dorsal plates are fantastic, and I know I'm probably being a little bit hypocritical to the 2017 Burning Godzilla, because this kind of looks like the same orange, but come on, man. You can't tell me that this guy doesn't look better in every way possible than the 2017 version. I mean, look at that face, dude. God damn. God damn. It looks so good. Yeah, I think he might be my second favorite. I love this guy a lot. He might be in my top 20 figures of the year video that I'm making soon. Currently making. It's a lot of work to do that. But I really, really love this figure. If you don't have one of these guys and you want a Burning Godzilla, I do say get this one or the 2003 Movie Monster Series release, because, well, they're just peak. So, yeah, I really, really love this figure. That is my video for the celebration of Godzilla vs. Destroyah, which turns 30 years old this year, which is kind of crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it. I really love almost all these figures. Some of them are a little crappy, but, you know, I still like them. If I keep them around, I still like them. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and other than that, have a good day.